Hi guys, I'm back again with a casual as fuck video in front of my altar, which you will not be seeing because boundaries. You guys don't need to know that much. You don't need to see my most sacred space, okay? But I did want to talk about what the hell was that video? Remember that video? The single new ager and the 20 Christians. I will be talking about it. I will be talking about it soon on the channel, maybe next week. So keep an eye out. But I kind of wanted to talk about now. It brought up something that I've been wanting to kind of talk to you guys about because I think it's really important, and it's the crystals I can't live without, bitch. Yes, it is the crystals I cannot live without. Oh my god, crystals have no powers, no scientific backing. You know what? Maybe they might not, but we're gonna look into it. We're gonna look into it because I've heard some things and I've read some things that beg to differ, but I want to double check because I don't want to be bullshitting you guys too. If it's one thing I'm not, I'm not a bullshitter. So I want to talk about 3 crystals that I cannot live without. They are an essential part of my practice whenever I feel like I need more energetic support. Let's say you went to go watch the energy clearing, energetic hygiene video that I just made about cleansing and protecting, shielding, and grounding, okay? Let's say if you have any issues with those practices, what do? Sometimes it's hard for us to really visualize. Sometimes it's really hard for us to feel that grounding. And sometimes it's really hard to get into that heart space or really get into this like crown chakra area, bringing down that light, okay? That is whenever our crystal companions can come in and they can help us out. And yeah, I'm calling them crystal companions. I know I sound crazy, guys, but there was like a small portion of my time as a psychic where I was really honing in on my clairaudience, and my clairaudience is definitely not my strongest. Clairvoyance is my strongest clair. I want to talk more to my clairaudience a little bit and train it a little bit more, but it's just not all the way there yet. However, you know what the loudest fucking things were when it came down to my clairaudience? Bitch, I could hear herbs and crystals talking to me. It was crazy. Like, it was actually insane, okay? You're gonna think I'm insane, but I'm being so fucking for real. Like, I'm not even kidding. I want to actually show you the one that was talking to me. One sec. Let me try not to show my butt. Okay, it was... So this one is actually not included in the list. It's not included in the list, but it was this labradorite. This labradorite has seen a lot of my life, a lot of transitions. I use her for a lot of transitional periods. Whenever I'm growing into something new and it feels really scary, I call upon this labradorite and I rub on her. And you know, one day I was just like looking at her and I was like, oh my god, like, you're just so beautiful. Like, I genuinely was looking at this crystal, Miss Girl. I was looking at Miss Girl and I was like, oh my god, like, you're just so beautiful. And what do I hear? Thank you. I'm not even kidding. In the little baby voice, I hear, thank you. And I was like, I had to do a double take. I was like, what? Did you just say that? And I was not able to carry a full conversation, but the fact that I heard that so loud in my head, I was stunned. Obviously, as a psychic, you know that everything around you has consciousness and you can tap into that consciousness and talk to it or whatever, engage with it. Everything does. And how fun is it to know that crystals do too? I might talk about the story again just because it's the cutest fucking story ever. And this happened again, like probably within the same like week, where I was like, I used to work at a metaphysical shop that I still work at. I still do readings and stuff there, but I was working retail there. Love it, Silver Moon Curios in Georgetown, Texas. You gotta go, obviously. And I was restocking some herbs. And I was like, where is this herb? Like, where is it? And I hear from behind me, over here, like in a little baby voice again. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck? I look back and it's the exact herb that I was looking for. And I was like, are you fucking serious? I had to immediately go tell my friend slash boss slash coworker slash it's Isa. Hi. I had to tell them immediately because it was just like the most stunning thing I've ever heard of. And yeah, they were basically like, yeah, like they actually talk a lot and they have like really pretty voices and they actually talk in like poetry to me and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, holy shit, like this is crazy. This is so cool. So I need to get back to developing my clairaudience because I want to hear more cute baby voices from the herbs and the crystals, obviously. Also, I feel like I have to say I'm very sober. Anyway, let's just move on to the other 3 crystals that have really supported me a lot through my spiritual journey. If you're having issues, again, with the grounding, the cleansing, and the heart-centeredness, then these crystals are for you. And I have them on my altar to support me with that work. The first one, obviously, you can have any grounding crystal, but obsidian. I have this beautiful obsidian that I've gotten from the same shop, Silver Moon Curios. And I just love black crystals. I love them so freaking much. Anytime I'm having issues with my grounding and I'm just freaking out because I can't get all the way in my body, which, you know, sometimes as a psychic that happens, you know, sometimes it's hard to get into your body. Sometimes I whip this baby out and I point it towards myself directly in the groin area where the root chakra is. Not because I'm weird, but because the root chakra is right there. And I'll point it there and just focus on asking the crystal, hey crystal, can you help support my root chakra? And I promise you, I can even feel it right now. It's like once you do that, it's almost like you can feel that chakra get more stimulated, and it actually helps you support with whatever that chakra or that energy center really helps you with. So for instance, the root chakra, grounding, and grounding is very, very essential for our psychic safety and just a huge foundation to all of the work that goes into the rest of the chakras. So I will have obsidian. The next crystal I'll have, sorry, I like rambled a lot earlier in the beginning, but yeah. Just getting off topic again, oh my God, I was like really sick like a couple days ago. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Obviously, this is not a lifestyle channel. This is a freaking psychic spiritual channel. I'm kidding, whatever. It can be whatever I want. Oh my God, did I even introduce myself? I'm Zamira. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. The next crystal, Abi rose quartz. I got this rose quartz a long time ago from an old friend slash somebody who bullied the shit out of me, actually, as I reflected on that early. But I love this crystal so much. I love this crystal so freaking much. And what I do is, again, I point it in the energy center where I need some assistance. So sometimes I've posted on my Instagram story too. Sometimes when I'm having trouble getting into that heart-centeredness, which I really like to be in that sort of energy before I do readings and stuff, I just point it at my heart. If I can't really, if I'm having trouble getting into that energy, again, asking the rose quartz to please support the heart center and to please fill me up. And because you're doing this work with the crystals, really make sure you're attending to their hygiene as well. You want to charge them, you want to clear them. You can cleanse them with your own energy. You can cleanse them with water if it's a water safe crystal, which the next one I'm going to show you is not. Or you can also smoke cleanse them as well. But yes, rose quartz, any heart-based crystal, right? Any black crystal, any grounding crystal can help for the root chakra. Just choose what you connect with. I personally like big hunky crystals because I think they make beautiful altar pieces, and I just love that. I love that. And I take my smaller crystals, like they're more travel size, like I bring them whenever I'm like going throughout the day and stuff, but these are like my altar crystals, you know what I mean? Then next crystal, selenite. This is like my first selenite I've ever gotten ever, and I love her to death. Again, you're gonna look crazy, but like pointing the selenite into the crown, asking for that help, literally looking like a crazy person. I personally really like the physical content, lol, the physical contact on the chakra. However, you can also hold it if that's what you're more comfortable with and looking less cringe and stuff, and just focus on asking the crystal for some help. Selenite, obviously, divine energies, cleansing energies. It aligns with the crown chakra as well, so I use this as well. Soon, I think I'll have some resources to help you with supporting your chakras. If you're interested in the chakras, you can also go to my previous video that I made like a year back or something about the chakras, and I'll put that in the cards, I guess. So like the card up here on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I also really like this. So just in case you're having issues with any parts of the practice that we discussed earlier, crystal companions can really help with that. Another thing, just some honorable mentions that I have also on my altar. So I have this optical calcite. I don't think you can see it in the video, but there are like basically slivers, fragments of rainbow in them. I don't think you can see it on this video. That sucks. But there are slivers of like rainbow, which is what makes this freaking crystal so magical. And what it does is, this crystal also chose me. This chose me. I remember seeing it at the shop. Silver Moon Curios, by the way, this is also from there. I remember seeing it at the shop and I was like, no, I don't need another crystal, but that one's really cool. I'm like, I really want it. And then I go into one of the witches circles that the shop was having, and in that moment she had us the Big Boss candy. She had us choose like a card, and each of them were crystal cards. I chose it and it was exactly this crystal. Keep in mind, I've never heard of this crystal before I met it, so I had no clue what it was, and I was like, no fucking way, it chose me. So I had to get it. I had to get it. Anyway, that one helps a lot with clearing your chakras and helping just release negative energies and clearing stuff and aligning stuff. So if you're having issues with bringing the cleansing energy in, it could be that your crown chakra is feeling a little bit blocked, which the selenite can really help with, or you are having trouble just really cleansing, the calcite can help with that. And yeah. And then now another honorable mention, this beautiful hunk of amethyst, bro. I haven't had this beautiful of a hunk of amethyst in a long time. Like, I have another beautiful one from Palestine, but low-key, I think that crystal is mad at me from taking her from the homeland. I'm not gonna lie, like, that's kind of the vibe that she gives me, so I had to get another one. Maybe one day I'll return her. I feel bad. I don't know. I don't know. That's the vibe she's giving me, but I love this one. I just got it from Galveston. I went to celebrate my birthday with my love, my fiance, in Galveston this past weekend, and we got this from a fossil shop. Really cool fossil shop, by the way. They had like thousands of years old artifacts and stuff like that, and that was really cool. And they ended up having these dope ass, deep as fuck, like so purple. Does this work? Oh my god, I'm a beauty influencer now. Oh, like, oh my god, it's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I've just, seeing this deep of a purple, kind of hard to find sometimes, not gonna lie. I'll show you the amethyst that kind of hates her home right now, low-key. This is the one. Oh, girl. I'm sorry, girl. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk crystals today because crystals work for me. Like, you know, they might not work for other people, other spiritualists or whatever, but it goes beyond color theory for me. So, yeah. Okay, peace. Bye, guys. Book a reading or book an energy clearing if you're interested in that. And drop questions about crystals, energetic hygiene, or anything below, and we'll talk about it next time. Follow on Instagram if you want a little bit more of like behind the scenes stuff, just seeing the work. For some reason, you guys feel Instagram more than my YouTube. Oh well, I like YouTube. YouTube's my first love. So, okay, bye.